What's up, guys? Maniacs here, and welcome to the Project Scared. This is basically, okay, the easiest way to say it is this is more like an interactive trailer for the game. Now, this game is actually from the same developer, 11th Sanctuary Studios. It's the same developer that did Beneath Light, which is a game I played quite a while ago on my channel, and I actually really liked it. It's built in the Unity engine, and Beneath Light was actually a very simple game. There wasn't too much to it, but it still had a couple good scares, and it actually had a pretty cool story. For anybody that's still curious about the DLC, about that game, because the story kind of ended with a cliffhanger. There's supposed to be DLC coming out soon for that. I don't know how soon. I have no idea. But I've actually talked to the developer a couple times, just randomly, like through comments and whatnot. And I've actually been really looking forward to this game because actually something unfortunate happened with this game. It was a while back. The developer's like, "Hey, I was wondering if you would play the beta or whatever for this game." And I was like, "Yeah, sure, absolutely," because I liked this last one, so I wanted to check this out. And then unfortunately something happened where the entire game pretty much was lost. The developer was doing something with his computer, and unfortunately he lost all of his data for the game. So more or less he had to start from ground up. But one thing that's actually kind of cool about that, not really cool, but it's good that kind of came out of it, is the sense that the developer already had the basis of what he wanted to do, but he also had the experience of what he had already done in the game itself. So it does suck that the developer lost all of his initial development on the game, but it was also kind of good because it also allowed him to gain experience from that, so he could build the game bigger and better than what he had it originally. So I've actually been looking forward to this, and the developer actually commented on a video the other day. It's like, "Hey, the kind of teaser demo or whatever will be coming out on Halloween." So I was like, "Yes, absolutely, I want to play it." So I've been pretty looking forward to playing this game. There's been a bunch of people that have checked the game out on GameJolt and have said they can't wait to play it, and I've been looking forward to it as well. So I think this is only supposed to be a couple minutes long, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to play through it, and I'll go through the whole thing, and then I can talk about it a little bit afterwards. So because it's supposed to be kind of short, which does kind of suck, but whatever. Whatever I can get from this game, I've been looking forward to playing it. So let's go ahead and start the game. You're about to go through the trapped fear experience, also called claustrophobia. I'm not responsible for any damage this does to you. Okay, experience at your own risk. Okay, so warning, if you don't like claustrophobia, this part's probably going to suck. I haven't been in a really bad situation for it. Okay. Oh, alright, I'm actually moving. Okay, I don't know what this box is around my... Why is there a box on my screen? I think that's supposed to be there. I don't know what it's supposed to be for. It's like a weird HUD thing. I don't know why there's a box just in the middle of the screen, though. Maybe you're looking through a camera. Like I said, I really don't know anything about this game. The developers only really put up like screenshots for it. So first thing I want to say is it actually looks pretty... It's not bad. Like, I know I'm just standing in a room right now, but the lighting effects and everything are actually pretty good. Just from the creepy ambient lighting and everything. Not bad. Okay, how do I... What can I do? I don't. It hasn't told me what the controls or. I can't crouch. Okay, the power. No, demon little child. Stop giggling in the background. Get out of here. Why? What the fuck is... I can't move. What? Okay. What the fuck? Oh my god. What the hell is going on? I can't see anything. Okay. So, I'm by the toilet. That's the toilet right there, the trash bin. There's the bathtub. So the wall is right there, and then the door is right here. Oh my, what the fuck is going on? I can't see anything. Is this what it's like to have claustrophobia, like the world? Like, I hope it's not this intense. Good God. So I think I'm standing in front of the sink right now. What the hell is going on? I cannot see anything. Stuff is really trippy. The fuck was that? I can't see anything, so I don't... Was that supposed to be the mirror breaking or something like that? I have no idea what that is, unless that's just like a shadow from the light. Wow, dude, this is fucking... What the hell is going on? I literally can't see anything because the screen is so distorted and everything. I have no idea what... Like, it's hard to tell. Like, this game is more or less just going through the paces, and you're just pretty much following along when it comes to the whole aspects of a trailer. So, a playable teaser. So, I'm not really controlling anything right now. All I can do is walk around. But what the fuck, dude? What the hell is going on? Oh, I kind of faced the wall there. Is this... What is with the demonic sea of red that just decides to flow randomly through it as well? I like the sound design. The music is weird and creepy. It's not really music. It's actually just ambiance sounds. Okay. Don't be scared. It's so... really? That's it? Okay. So... That was weird. I don't really know what to take from that because it really didn't give me a whole lot of information. I'm actually going to do it again. Hopefully my computer will decide not to have a stroke here at this beginning part while it tries to load in. Okay, so I want to talk about the game so far right now. So it was very short, but it's understandable because this is technically only a teaser trailer sort of thing that you're just kind of following the steps along. There's nothing I can really do. All I could do is walk around and check out the little area that I'm playing in. So it sounds like I get locked in here, I wake up, and then somebody drives off. So first thing I want to say is the graphics and everything aren't bad. If anybody's ever watched my Beneath Light video, everything was very, very basic because it was more or less they were using the developers were using the Unity engine, which I'm pretty sure the Unity engine comes with stock stuff that you can use to build a game, and I think he used that. They had their own atmospheres to it, which was fine because that's what 95% of indie developers do. It's very, very rare that you come across an indie game that's been built from the ground up. Everything was designed by the developer itself. A lot of times people use stock stuff from the game, which is fine. There's nothing wrong with that because the way that you portray your world and the way that you create your game is how you interpret those pieces that you can use in the world and use them to build the game that you want to build. Which I like that because it takes a lot of thought to do that stuff like that. I couldn't do anything like that. So, like I said, I really have no idea what is really... Okay, the power just went out. I don't really know anything about what's going to be going on with this game. There really isn't any information on the Game Jolt page, which is good because when it comes to horror games, if you design the game correctly, you should get the story throughout the entirety of the game that you play. You should understand what the game is about, why it was made, and what the point of the game itself is in the game. You shouldn't have to read. That's like, okay, and then there's the creepy doll. I hear the little girls, it sounds like little kids running around. The pitter-patter of feet and everything. When it comes to a game, you should never have to read about what the game is going to be about before you play it. Like, if you play a fully fledged out game and you have no idea what you're doing going into it, that's not necessarily a bad thing. But when you go through, you play the entire game, you get to the end and you're like, what the fuck was that? Then that was a bad game design. So I like the fact that the game is still technically in the dark. So it did talk about that whole claustrophobia thing. So I'm wondering if this game is gonna portray and like poke at the different aspects that people are scared about. So some people are scared about claustrophobia. Some people are scared. Some people are scared. Okay, and then we get to this distortion part. Not bad. It's really weird though. Like the room did get much shorter though too. So I'll let this kind of play out while it does this thing because this is just on a timer. But I'm curious if that's what this game is going to be about. If that is true, like its game is technically called Project Scared. So I'm wondering if they're gonna put you in scenarios kind of like that builds you around different things that people are scared about, like claustrophobia or vertigo, which is another one, which I'm pretty sure is the fear of being afraid of heights. I pray to God that they don't put insectophobia in the game because if there is something like that, I don't know if I'll be able to play it. I mean, I'm sure I absolutely will play it, even if it does have it in it. But in that scenario, it's going to be is me screaming like a little girl and you all laughing at me because, like I said, I don't like bugs. I don't like heights either. But, well, actually, no. I like heights, but I don't like the fear of falling. Like, everybody, I don't think there's anybody that really likes that feeling. But, yeah. So, this isn't bad. This is weird, but I'm just curious what it was trying to portray here. Yes, it was going off with claustrophobia, and it got worse and worse as the time went on in the game. But I don't know what's up with the distortion and everything. I'm guessing this is what people kind of start to feel like after they're in claustrophobia for too long. And like I said, I don't suffer from it, even though I've never been trapped in a closet where I absolutely could not get out, or trapped somewhere in a small place where I could not get out. Like there was always, obviously sometimes you might get trapped somewhere and but you can easily get out. Like if you lock yourself in a closet, it's really small and really cramped, but you can easily just get yourself out. So personally, I've never been locked somewhere where I couldn't get out. But I as far as I know, I'm not, claustrophobic. But yeah, the stuff like that doesn't really bother me. But yeah, as you guys can see there, it's just called Project Scared. Hopefully it's coming out soon. But yeah, I'm looking forward to checking out the game. Now, I know all I really did in this video was play it twice, and I'm just trying to give my little explanation and suggestions on it. But there really isn't anything that I can suggest, honestly, because I still don't know what is going on with this game. Like I said, there's hardly any information designed around this game. There's hardly any information about it as to what it's actually supposed to be and what it's actually going to have. And I wanted to play this just so anybody who happens to not want to really play it, they can watch somebody play it. So I know this video is more or less just me kind of explaining what's going on and just basically giving out guesses, but like I said, I got nothing to go on, because all it was me walking back and forth. So it wasn't like a beta where I can give suggestions or anything like that, which is what I like to do. And whether the developer takes those suggestions into account is completely up to them. I just do it as a gamer. So this wasn't bad though. Like I know there wasn't really anything to it. There wasn't really much there when it comes to gameplay or whatnot, but it was a nice little teaser trailer for the game itself, and I look forward to playing the full game when it comes out. Now, there's a bunch of screenshots on GameJolt that you guys can check out if you want to check the game out for yourself. And developer, I'm glad you put this up. I wish it was a little longer. Unfortunately, it's not, but I understand because you guys are still working on it, and the full version should hopefully be coming out in January. I'm holding you guys to that date, and so don't go restarting your computer and losing the information again, damn it. Otherwise, this game probably would have been out fully by now, or it would have been released today, which would have been cool, but unfortunately, unfortunate scenarios happen which caused stuff to not be able to come out on time when the developer obviously wanted to. So anyway, I liked it. It wasn't bad so far. I don't really know anything about the game, so I don't know what I can suggest or what I can go off of when it comes to talking about it. But like I said, I'm curious what the game is going to actually do, because all it's called is Project Scared. So is it going to actually have a story behind it like Beneath Light had a story? Is it just going to play on different scenarios that people are scared about? I don't really know, but I'm looking forward to checking it out, and I'm looking forward to seeing what you guys come up with, because you guys have gotten better, or the developer has gotten better, much better at designing the games and everything. Everything looked a little better. Granted, it was only one room. There was only, well, technically two rooms kind of put together, and there wasn't a whole lot in it, but I can already tell that some aspects of it looked a lot better than in Projects Beneath Light. So anyway, that's all the time I got for you today, guys. I've been basically just rambling and talking this entire time. If you guys want to check this trailer out for yourself, there'll be a link to the game in the description below. You guys can go play it if you want. It's only a couple minutes long. But other than that, that's all the time I got for you today, guys. So happy Halloween, and thank you everybody so much for watching. Make sure to check out some of the other videos that I've done, and I will see you guys next time. Maniacs out. Okay, we're going to go ahead and close that door, and we're going to not go that way. Ah! Okay! What the fuck was that? Why is there a creepy teddy bear? I really don't want to go near that. I really don't. I want to go...